All right, everybody, we have another update. We put in a stagger feature. We were also playing around with parrying, but that is going to take a little bit more time to develop and be more functional. Right now, what we have starting to come together kind of nicely. The combat's getting a little bit more complicated, and it's looking pretty nice. So we're going to keep updating it. We're going to keep working on it. Holiday season is obviously right around the corner. Um, I'm thinking next week, because of all the family events and stuff going on, I'm probably not going to post a video update and just focus on getting through to the new year. And then we will come out with some interesting stuff. Primarily, we're going to work on the pairing system. I think that's our next thing to tackle off. I started it, didn't quite like how it turned out, undid it, but I think I realized the mistakes where I made them, and I think I can fix them. So, in the meantime, though, we do have a stagger. So, what we have in here is a little box in front of the shield. Now, for a sword, I will have to do a separate collision mesh on the sword, and that will be the stagger for that. If I were to do a sword bash or another type of bash or some type of weapon thing, um, we'll have to see what I decide to bash with. But for this instance, it's the shield that we're bashing with. So we push the shield and it causes the character to stagger. Right now, it's a single direction. Um, we can probably play with that to make that more interesting. Like if we were to hit him from behind or from the side. Um, but I'm not 100% sure how to implement that just yet. But that's fine. We can figure something out. But right now, we have a stagger system. So we have this collision box. Right now, it has no collision features on it. But during the animation, similar to how the sword collision turns on mid-animation, the collision box turns on for the shield, and it forces the character that it hits to play a stagger animation. Stagger is a very powerful tool. It's very stamina heavy, as you'll find out. But it does it stuns them basically. So you do the shield bash, you stun them, and then you can get a free hit in and then clear the distance and get out of there nice and clean without having to worry about um, fighting too many or taking too much damage in the fight. So yeah, we'll go test it out and you'll see how it works. So we hit play here. We're ready to go. We're going to run up to him to draw his attention. He comes in, he's in his fighting stance, which is my animation for like a shield. So that's why. So he does the hit lands. I block the next one. That's nice. And then I stagger him on that one. And I got a couple hits in. He hits me back. I'll stagger him, throw in a hit, back off. My stamina's starting to get a little low, but I kill him anyway. So that's pretty much it for now. But as you can see, we can test it again. We get quite the interaction. He's looking for a task. He's looking to take a pee. I interrupt him. He lands a shot. I block that one and hit him. Oop, that was a block, wrong button. A nice little combo. Now I'm getting tired. I gotta manage my stamina. And I stab him in the gut as he tries to attack me. All right. So that's how that works. The combat's starting to look a lot better. Still very simple, but we are adding elements to make it more interesting. So there's that. And yeah, this is still very early, obviously, but that is the new feature of getting that shield bash into the game and working. We are going to implement stamina damage to it as well, so that you can damage the enemy stamina as well. If you get hit by it, it should deal stamina, and maybe it does a slight physical damage as well. We'll see. We're playing around with different ideas, but I just wanted to get that working, and it looks really nice. The stagger looks cool. It's got quite a stun to it. You got a lot of time to get in an attack. Now, if you're fighting multiple enemies at once, you may not be able to get the attack, but if you can stop him from attacking you and then focus on somebody else, that's a big win still. If you can just take him out of the fight for a second, 3 seconds. The animation's 3 seconds. So yeah, 3 seconds of breathing room while you deal with somebody else and get a quick attack in on somebody else. That can be pretty handy as well. So there's a lot of ways you can utilize that and implement it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the new year most likely. Thanks for hanging out.